is a Bramble Jam podcast. Hello. It's Thursday, September 3rd. You, my friend, should take the day off.
We planned it from the beginning. It's all in the plans from the time we started this. Thursday, September 3rd, right. We're going to do the rod and reel bit.
That's right.
We did it.
It's too good not to. If you're watching us on the YouTube, you get it. If you're listening, you missed it.
You missed it.
You either get it or you missed it. It's up to you.
And if you missed that, you don't deserve to take the day off, but you should take it off anyway.
Today's an exciting day.
You could really put together a lot of awkward clips of me saying take it off. It would be uncomfortable, I think, if you went through and did it, and I'm sorry about that.
Who's going to do that, though?
Nobody.
Surely none of our listeners.
None of our listeners would ever do that.
It is Skyscraper Day, everybody.
Skyscraper Day?
Skyscraper Day.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Wow.
Skyscraper Day.
Skyscraper.
I'm a skyscraper. I'm a skyscraper. It's just
it's a little thing you're working on.
I'm working on it. I'll hopefully I can bust it all out.
What you don't have to work on is
you know what? You know what? End of the episode, I will premiere my new song, Skyscraper.
Wow.
So you guys can look forward to that. You guys can look forward to that.
Time for us.
But until then, Dan, tell everybody really quick about how they can hear the show ad-free, because an ad is coming up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to even hear it.
Not only will Bramble Jam Plus allow you to not hear any ads on the Bramble Jam Podcast Network, it will also regrow the hair on the top of your head. And that is 100% true.
Wow.
I used to be completely bald. Now I'm only like 20, 30% bald. It's crazy what Bramble Jam Plus has done for me, my self-confidence, and my hair. But also, if you go to BrambleJamPlus.com for $5 a month or less if you pay for a year in advance, you can get all 12 Bramble Jam shows, a catalog that's growing daily, and you can get them all for ad-free in one central location. It's a no-brainer. You're going to get stickers. You're going to get swag. You can get some bonus episodes, all part and parcel of the Bramble Jam Plus deal. You can listen to every Take the Day Off episode ad-free, and you can answer the question of the day and be a participant on Take the Day Off. What more could you ask for?
Is that correct? And today's an exciting day because we're going to be talking about fun things that you've done from high up.
That's right.
Which is very exciting. It's going to be a good time. Hey, it's Skyscraper Day, everybody.
Happy Skyscraper Day.
Happy Skyscraper Day to you as well. You all should take the day off this morning.
I think your boss is going to get it if you call in and you
go. Oh, yeah.
If you go.
Oh, yeah.
Can't come to work. It's Skyscraper.
I got to go appreciate all the scrapers.
Then they'll
I was driving into work today.
Yeah.
The sun was beginning to peek out at 4:45 a.m.
in the morning. Yeah.
Just above the precipice of the Bank of America building in downtown Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And
it's early sunrise here.
And I looked up, and you know how sometimes, some people leave their lights on in skyscrapers, and you see them and whatever, and maybe, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course.
In the Bank of America building this morning, they did leave some lights on in the building in such a way to where it just said Dan knows. The lights were left on in a fashion that just said Dan knows. And the only thing I could assume is that you know the history of Skyscraper Day. And is that true?
Yeah, it is true. But
thanks to Bank of America for that.
Yeah, thanks to Bank of America for that. But thanks to Pat Benatar, if we're being quite honest. All of us know the hits Pat Benatar song Heartbreaker, do we not?
Heartbreaker,
Dreammaker, try to break her. And if your Skyscraper song sounds anything like that, it's going to be copyright infringement. And
it does not sound like that. It sounds like something else.
Don't tease us. Okay. Well, what you may not know about Pat Benatar was she was afraid of heights. She had a deathly fear of heights. She rode around in a bus everywhere she went. She would not get on a plane. That's why she never did any European tours.
That's the Benny.
The original lyrics to Heartbreaker were not Heartbreaker, Dreammaker. They were Heartbreaker, Skyscraper, because the love made her feel like she was at the top of a skyscraper. And because of that, she didn't want any part of skyscrapers. The Skyscraper Corporation got really upset because Skyscraper Corp is a thing. They build all the big skyscrapers. They were upset that she was going to use skyscraper in a song. And so They talked her out of using it in a song in exchange for the rights to Skyscraper Day, which she had held on to. So they created Skyscraper Corp. It's a corporate holiday. I'm sorry, guys. Skyscraper Corp creates Skyscraper Day.
That.
Pat Benatar changes the words to Heartbreaker Dreammaker, and the rest is history. Take the day off.
That is not true.
What?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
dear
Louis H.
Jamie.
Sullivan. Who?
Dear Jamie.
No. Louis H. Sullivan.
Happy birthday, Louis H. Sullivan.
Yes. The
What did he
guy, he is the architect credited to the very first skyscraper
No way.
in Nevada.
Nevada had the first skyscraper.
It's the first credited skyscraper.
What's it called?
I'm sorry. It's not in Nevada. That's just who sent in that fun fact. It's Nathan Bird from Sparks, Nevada. But Louis H. Sullivan did. I don't know what he created.
I was actually really starting to wonder how the first skyscraper found its way to Nevada.
No, that's wrong. Louis H. Sullivan. Google him real quick because I don't have that
Sure.
information here.
I
But
already
Louis
told
H.
you about
Sullivan.
Pat Benatar. I don't know what else you need.
Louis H. Sullivan. He's credited with the first skyscraper, and September 3rd is actually his birthday, and that is
birthday.
why we celebrate Skyscraper Day today in his honor. And so, big shout out to Louis H. For creating that first boy.
Happy birthday, Louis.
What'd you find out?
He's from Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay.
He was born in 1856, died in 1924. He went to the MIT School of Architecture. He's known as the father of skyscrapers and father of modernism. And
Good,
I'm trying to
good.
find more information.
Now I'll say this: some fun facts really quickly. Okay, here we go. This is what this says. The first skyscraper was in 1884. Chicago's home insurance building was built at 138 feet.
Wow.
It's considered the world's first skyscraper.
138 feet's like 13 stories.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
a
very dumb.
skyscraper?
That was considered a skyscraper.
Wow.
It's hard to believe that in 1884, that is as high as they were getting.
No, I mean, we're still early industry.
That's right. Now, 1870 is when you began to see the rise of elevators.
You said 1884.
Yes.
1870
Sure.
is 14 years earlier.
Yes, 14 years earlier. So elevators began to rise, for lack of better words, in popularity, and it made it possible to make these taller and taller
Gotcha.
buildings. And so once elevators, that technology began to become more and more commercialized, they were able to begin to make more and more high buildings, including Chicago's home insurance building in 1884. Now, in 2010, Dan, I believe this is still the tallest boy, but it's the Burj Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa?
Burj Khalifa. It is the current tallest building in the world at 2,000.
In Dubai?
Yes, 2,722 feet.
It's massive.
Yes.
Yes.
163 floors. Unbelievable. Now, there's been some buildings, tall buildings that have been built since then, but nothing has been able to take the Burj Khalifa down.
Saw Burj Khalifa live. So good.
Really good. They open for Wiz.
Open for Wiz.
Is on the Khalifa tour.
Khalifa tour. That's right. Khalifa.
Dan, you like skyscrapers? You got to admit, they're pretty cool.
They're
like
awesome.
when you're walking around downtown in New York City and you're
Come
looking
on.
up and you're seeing all the big
yes,
boys.
absolutely.
It's unbelievable.
You know, in Chicago, they had that, I don't remember the name of the building.
One
but
where
they
you
have
can see down.
Yeah, I went in it.
Really?
Yeah, you can. There's like glass.
Yeah.
And it's like a bar, and the bar's way overpriced, but you can like see through the window. It's really, really neat. It's cool. It's a modern feat of architecture. It's great.
It really is.
And we definitely shouldn't go to work. You should be spending time looking at skyscrapers.
That's
either
right.
in person, on your
Go
computer,
go
wherever.
to your nearest big city and just look up. Look up.
Just look up. Go to your nearest big city and
Take
look
today
up.
and just look up.
What if you're not near a big city?
Then look up in your downtown at the tallest building.
Look up in your downtown.
Look up in your downtown. Look up in your downtown. That's also not what skyscraper sounds like, but we'll get there. Go to a downtown, look up at the big buildings, but also just take note of the beauty that you see.
The majesty. The
That
skyscrapers.
It's a concrete jungle. You know what I mean?
That's where dreams are made of.
That's exactly right. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about things that we have done while high. And by that, I mean
High up in the air.
in the air. We'll be right back. Okay. Well, I guess we're back. I guess we can do that. Hey, Dan, welcome.
Welcome. How's it going?
It's going well. I just
Great.
went and looked at some tall buildings.
Did you really?
Took my breath away. Took my breath away. It is Skyscraper Day, Dan. And we asked our listeners yesterday, what is the craziest thing you've ever done high up in the sky?
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
You know, we were both supposed to go. It's not called ziplining in Costa Rica. What was that called?
It's ziplining for the lack
It's
of better
ziplining,
words.
but it's like
You're going from tree to tree.
It's a canopy tour.
Canopy tour.
Yeah, we were supposed to do that, and it's really high up there. It's hundreds of feet up there.
Yes.
And we got in our harnesses. We did the training. Yeah. And the first one, you have to walk up all these flights of stairs to get to the first one.
I couldn't do it.
We're halfway up. Look, on the third flight of stairs, and you just were shaking, and you were like, no, I can't do it. And
Listen,
you walk back down.
It takes... I don't know what it takes.
The tango.
It takes a special type of grown man to, in front of a bunch of relentless
children,
high school students, to say, no, I'm scared.
Yeah. And
I did that.
Well, you got all the way ready. You went halfway up the thing, and then you got scared.
Yeah.
That was the thing. And that thing was awesome. Like, it was daunting, but it was great.
I'm very afraid of heights.
Yeah.
And so Nicole gets it. She says she's afraid of heights, and so not going to do anything about that. Hillary's afraid of heights. Lots of scary things.
Erin said she did a 400-foot zip line in Haiti. That sounds similar to what we did. Also stepped out on the glass box at the top of the Sears Tower.
There you go.
I think the bar that I was in was not the Sears Tower in Chicago, but it was a similar experience, I think, for sure.
Now, Melinda says that she walked across the Royal Gorge Bridge in Colorado, looked over the side. And somewhere between then and now, she's developed a paralyzing fear of unenclosed heights. A third-floor balcony will give her willies.
The willies. So
so I get that. I absolutely get that. I mean, I go to Falls Park and I walk across the bridge and I'm a little bit uneasy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Boy, I don't understand what that's like. Amy Matthews says, flew through a hurricane on the way to Ladyville, Belize. I've got so many questions.
You can't just say all those words in a sentence and not give us more info.
There's a hodgepodge beluga. There's so much going on there. You're not the pilot there, right? You didn't personally. You were in a plane that flew through a hurricane. What in the world?
Now
to a place called Ladyville? Yeah. In Belize?
Yeah. Now, Genevieve says that she went and did a trapeze school class and learned how to be a very amateur trapeze artist. Trapeze artists are unbelievable. The things that they're able to do going from one thing to the other, the flips and the catching and the holding each other up, it's unbelievable. So kudos to you.
It's pretty crazy.
Kudos to you.
Time out. Did you climb Mount Kilimanjaro yet?
No, not yet.
Paige climbed Mount Kilimanjaro with her dad last Christmas.
Unbelievable.
That is unreal, Paige. Nicely done.
Now, Amy says that she fell off a 30-foot cliff in the second grade trying to show a boy that she could walk closer to the edge than he could. I guess you won. Broke her shoulder and collarbone. Brutal, and probably got grounded. Ooh, let's be honest.
Marin gives my favorite answer, which is have a beer.
That's right.
She was somewhere very high in the air and said, I'm going to have a beer. That's what she said, and she did it. God bless her.
Would you do what Colleen has done and jump out of a plane?
I think I would do the thing where there's a professional attached to me.
Attached to you.
I think I would the older I get, the less likely I am to do something like that. And I think it's because I have kids. Yeah. You're just getting antsy.
I get stressed when there's
if you'd asked me a decade ago, I'd have said absolutely. Now I'm like, I mean, if you're gonna, yeah, sure, but I'm almost to the point where I would say no.
You want to know how afraid of heights I am?
I know how afraid of heights you are.
I went and saw the Skyscraper movie with The Rock.
You mean the movie called Skyscraper?
Yes. I went and saw it at the Camelot Theater.
Wow,
which
bright,
not bright at all.
Yeah.
And I got anxious watching that in that dim theater.
Panda and I saw it in 3D. Yeah. It's a fun 3D. It's a fun 3D
It's a fun movie.
It's a terrible movie.
It's a fun movie.
It's a terrible movie.
See, those are the type of movies.
But the thing is, he did another movie that summer called Rampage, where it's the giant gorilla and all that stuff.
Also fun.
I thought Rampage was terrible, but a blast. Yeah. I thought Skyscraper was terrible and terrible.
I think most rock movies are terrible.
He's the highest paid actor now.
Good for him, man.
Good for him.
Good for him. Unbelievable, that guy. We did it, everybody. We did it.
Hey.
I am getting ready to play my brand new song,
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper. We're going to get to that in just a second. But really quickly, tomorrow, the question's very simple. It's a very simple day. We're really excited about it. We like to end the week with a little party. We're going to end with this one. What is your go-to dessert and why? Oh. What is your go-to dessert and why?
It's a good one.
It's going to be a really fun day. Find us on the social medias at Take the Day Pod. Leave us a review on the iTunes, and I will end today with Skyscraper, followed by the Palahaku.
Of course.
And if we don't see you between now and then, we'll see you soon. I saw a skyscraper. I thought, wow, that is really high and that's neat. I thought that I'd go to the top, then I thought better and I said, that's not for me. I don't like heights, no. They make me feel so scared. But now I wonder if I got high into the sky, do I think time would pass me by? You might think that this is copyright, but it's not. No way in the sky. Thank you, everybody.
Skyscraper.
I'm not sure what's worse, death by fire or dry rot, quickly or slowly. Have a good day.
Take the Day Off is a Bramble Jam podcast. It's hosted by Dan and Brand. Love Dan and Brand. Want more Dan and Brand? You can find more Dan and Brand at BrambleJamPodcast.com. You can sign up, give them some money, keep them in business. BrambleJamPlus.com. You can do that now. You can do it later. But I highly recommend you do it.
Obama out?
I don't know. I don't know who that was.
Obama?
It was kind of Obama to start with, and then I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah.
I didn't stick with it and go, my fellow Americans.
You can't.